like, okay, ready. Yo, yo, yo! Make some noise! Good evening, everyone. Once again, welcome to the Thursday Giggles special edition of Comedy Night in Siargao, first ever event of that kind. Thanks to Ace and Iking, who started it all a few months ago, and now we're slowly growing our audience, our comedians, and growing that sense of awkwardness, you know, that after the show you feel when the joke did not land very well, and you're like, ah, that hurts. So today you will experience it. Unfortunately, I have to aware you, not everything might land in your head or in your heart, but that's fine. We're all from very different backgrounds. And by the way, before we start, let's figure out who is coming from which background, where are you from. Can you scream some countries here? You okay? France? Germany? I see Italy, Luigi, of course, amore mio. Okay, who else? We have the States. The States. You guys, the front row? States also, beautiful. Serbia. Ooh. China. You know I love China. What is it? Philippines. Okay, you guys making notes, right? For the jokes that might come for these countries. All right, and is it anyone's first time here? Please raise your hand. Okay, a couple of new faces, beautiful. And I love to see all these, the loyal customers, the loyal people. Throughout the evening, the people might be coming in, so please, if you see, make some space for them to quietly reach to the back of the audience sitting area, and please turn off your phones, also not to disturb. And I want you to feel comfortable here. I want you to feel chill. It's not a theater performance. It's not opera or ballet that you're gonna watch. Feel free to hopefully laugh, but also feel free to come here on a stage if you feel called, if you get a joke, if you have something to respond to a previous comedian. This is your space, this is your time to show your guts and show your sense of humor. Today, we have in the lineup about 6 comedians, maybe more, maybe less, depends if they will show up eventually. We never know. It's like a Russian roulette. You never know if it will shoot or not. Hopefully, it will be a shotgun and fire tonight. The first comedian who's coming on the stage is a very good friend of ours, Mr. Pedro. Are you getting ready right there? Please give a super loud round of applause for Pedro. It's always difficult to be the first one. Hey!
Let's put in the spotlight. Oh, let's go!
You want to
go? I'm gonna hold it.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Good evening, Giggle Thursday! We're making it to season 2 finally.
I'll go to there.
Thank you so
The
much
audience,
for
right?
showing up and sharing the laughs with us. You know, all that the island is so serious about business and surfing. For example, we have to drive so much today to Secret Spot just to like get a taste of that sun and surf again.
Keep going, keep going.
And then, because it's the first sun in like 1 week maybe, you know? And we drove and we came and we're like, wow, there's a lot of people. Where's my motivation now? And we tried, we conquered, we showed up to the swell. There was no swell. It was just a lot of mosquito, you know, trying to paddle. Doesn't even know what to take and like bumping to each other, smashing themselves with the board. So yeah, so serious in the island. So let's start laughing again, right? It's nice, it's free. And that's Thursday, tonight. And well, I'm not here to make you laugh, but I always say I'm here to show you how to laugh. And thanks to my friends putting me in the spotlight tonight. I thought I would just come here early because I'm not polite. I'm always late. And I showed up and they're like, yeah, you're always late. Now you're in the front. Thank you. You already grilled me, bro. So, who has business here and there? In the island or in your home or whatever? Let's talk about business. Let's interact a little bit. Oh no. I learned this by watching stand-up comedy. You have to interact with people. Do you have experience with business?
Yeah, I started a business and I sold it and I made 200 euros.
That's far you went. Good job. That's why you're in the island now. We're all homeless here. You're welcome. Good job. You're choosing the best life. How about you guys? Any business
Employed.
You're employed. Good job. Keep on going. Support the matrix. You took the red pill. Next time if there's blue pill, take the blue pill. So you will be there with us. You will see the world, you know. What about you guys? I remember you have a business here, no?
Not yet. Soon.
Soon. What about the shirt before?
The shirt, yeah.
You forgot already.
No, I know.
It was a forgotten business.
I need to continue. I need some support from you.
That's what I mean. So if you want business, double check before you start. Because you don't know how you're gonna end up. Because you know why? I'm dreaming my life now. So good. Like, I always remind myself where I'm at right now, you know? And it's so nice to wake up and you know what you're doing. At least how I want to believe. And I'm in a good drive where I could just imagine and I'm heading there and I'm gonna get it. But that's all in my mind, you know? So one day, I really wanted to pursue finally the step of my dream. So I bought a pot. I bought my first investment in life. I bought a fucking pot. Finally. Like late last year, yeah, we're going there. Late last year, I was like, okay, I came back from Indonesia, working abroad as an ecologic instructor, paid dollars, and I'm like, okay, I'm going back to the Philippines, save the money, enjoy the island. But now the money's gone. I'm like, fuck, I'm so broke. Where am I gonna be now in my business? So I was like, start somewhere. Always the question of my mind, you know? So I was like, I have to step up. I have to drive to Dapa, which was the hardest for me to start. Thinking that I'm gonna drive to Dapa just to buy a pot. And I was eyeing this place with a Chinese warehouse. So that's where I bought my pot. Because I'm working with the boiling, you know, process of product. It's a medicinal product. So going to Dapa is already a mission. If you live in General Luna or if you live in Siargao, your world will be like so small. That's why when you're back in the city, it's like, oh my God, I'm lost in this space. So we make our world here. So going to Dapa is really a journey, you know, especially with the pot while driving. In the rain. Like, you know now, guys, I don't know who's first time today or first day today or who's been around. When it rains hard. But I wanted to start my dream and the rain was so much and I'm like, ugh, okay, let's go to this Chinese warehouse. And then I got my pot. I'm so proud. Like finally, I tapped in to this first step. I went home. I tested the pot. Of course, you're gonna try good pots, you know. So I tested out, put some water in it, and I'm like, okay, it fits 14 liters. Then I computed how much tea I could make, la 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 la. But I didn't want to throw the water, you know, Siargao, sustainability. You have to inject it in your brain. So, okay, I'll use you later. I don't want to throw you right away. So I started working with my Excel, came back to the kitchen, and I'm like, oh, whoa, where is this water coming from? And I thought it was from me washing the pot. So I just wipe it out, came back to the table, went back to check it in, and there's a hole in my pot. How is it possible? You know, made in China, everything's cheap. So I bargained my dream. You gotta bargain at some point. You don't know what you're getting into, you know? So I was like, okay, no disappointment. It's part of the business. Part of the business. Just want my pot, you know? I just want to start cooking. So I came back, but I couldn't because it was raining again. So it took me 5 days to put my balls to really drive again to the pot. Imagine, I asked a good friend who's here right now, Luigi, there, that guy. He was my hero that day. It was raining hard. And he had to drive me to the pot because I cannot drive with a big pot, you know. So he drove me, and I was in my head again. I'm like, I will go there, talk to the owner, change the pot, go home, happy, and I'm gonna boil my tea. Oh my God, it took us 1 hour, no? I was like, what a dream. What a cosmic joke. I was just buying a pot to start something. It took me 1 hour just to get a new pot. Because they were complaining why I came late, this, that, and I'm like, look, I came here honest. The product is not honest. And it's like, they're not even looking at my eyes, talking to me like, hey, come on, no, we can be human too. I'm not here to fight. I just want to check you guys the pot. So they check the pot. So they fill it with water, but like, so tiny. It needs, I was even so into the science now. I'm like, you gotta put more water so the gravity will pull. Because it's leaking. You know, you gotta put a little bit of like science in it. So they put more water and they start laughing towards me, like with me, like, there's no water, there's no leak. I'm like, no. Wait 20 minutes. It's a leak, you know, it has to be pushed by gravity before it goes away. So we waited for 20 minutes, they started laughing because they don't see any leak. Finally, the leak comes from the handle. And then I started laughing to them. See? There's a hole. And then please change it. I just want to get my pot. And it doesn't make sense for me to buy a new pot. You know, like, I just want one pot. I don't need two. It's so much responsibility to start a business, to want more. I think I'm aware of that. So, talked to the manager. This manager couldn't even talk English at all. And he was trying to talk to the Filipino people. And they was like, okay, no, I cannot enter this realm. It's like a whole new world of conversation. I'm not high for this shit. I came here driving cold with the rain. You know, I just want to go home after and be warm. At the end of the day, finally, I managed to get a new pot. Yes, we are live. That's how you fight your dream, you know. But you have to go with this cosmic joke, realizing like, come on guys, it's just a pot. Just give me my dream and start something good, you know. So I was like getting out of this warehouse and I felt tense. You know, I was like, wow, what an energy there. Whew. So we drove back and I suddenly told Luigi, because I started laughing with myself and I'm like, wow, what a joke, man. Because we were driving in the rain, seeing these coconuts and suddenly the stars and the sun was showing up. I'm like, wow, what a journey to prove life. That you have to fight for your dream, even if it's just a single pot. I wish it was the other pot that I want, so I can just chill out into my house and don't think about anything. So yeah, that's it for me tonight. Thank you, everyone.
Stay, Peter, stay there.
Hey, Peter, wait up. We have questions for you, Peter.
Make sure it's a question, bro, because last time it was too personal.
Yeah, okay.
I'm wearing underwear this time, okay? If in case we're going that way.
We are just wondering, pot is illegal, right? So it's just you confessing.
What do you mean? Anything that comes from China is illegal?
Pot, marijuana. You bought marijuana and then.
Well, depends on which law we are reading these days.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it legal now?
They approved the medical one in the Philippines now. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But you have to be provided by the physician. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes, we're heading there, don't worry. We're getting closer to Thailand, okay? We're coming to the freedom. So you know now where you're gonna move next, okay? We're giving you some hint. And good?
Peter.
That's it? Nice.
Give it up for a man, Peter!
Okay, thank you guys so much. Welcome to Thursday Giggles, every other Thursday. And support, and if you want to grab the mic, just come up the stage. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Wow, Pedro, thank you so much for being the first ones, for taking the spotlight, for taking all that low energy, guys. What's up? What's going on?
Oh, you made it? I just finished.
Pedro, I'm sorry. There is
Was it good? I hope it was good.
It was good.
Pedro,
I'd be surprised.
Pedro. Here, please.
Another one.
Here's another
It's
one.
not enough. Oh my God.
Props. So you want to say something?
Almost. Ah, shit.
Should I go or should I go?
You wanna go again?
You wanna go?
I want to save my next skit for next week.
All right.
Okay, it's your turn.
So the next on the stage is not just a comedian, it's actually my boyfriend that's gonna come here and hopefully make you laugh. I am the toughest audience for him, of course, but I hope you will be a little lighter and cheesy on him. And before he gonna take the stage and make some laughter, I wanna give like a nice interesting fact about him so you know what to expect. So, no, I shouldn't. Okay. No, nothing kinky, not yet. Okay, maybe later we'll see how it goes. If you're gonna bring up the energy, maybe we'll go to another level. We'll see. So, so Philippe, he loves UFC. You know what is it, right? Yeah. Fighting, martial arts, fucking biggest event in this fucking world, where fighters are hugging each other for 25 minutes and they call it a strategy. Anyway, so he loves UFC, and the other day we were watching it and he was, on the edge of the seat, screaming at the TV, like breaking the glasses, screaming at them, like telling them what to do, and I'm like, yo, babe, calm down. The fact that you're screaming, not gonna make a difference. They're fucking fighting for millions of dollars, not for your approval. And you know what he said? He said, well, but it's like a relationship. If I don't scream, how do you know that I care? How do they know? I fucked it up, guys. It's okay, I'm not a comedian tonight, I'm just a host.
Let's go!
All right, please welcome Philippe!
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thank you.
Oh my
Cool.
God.
Fucking amazing.
I want to say thank you guys for coming and supporting us. We're still very beginning of our show, so I take it like to heart that you guys come and show up. Obviously, I'm trying to do comedy, so I prepared a couple of lines for you guys this evening.
Yo, come up. Everyone, line up. Those who...
I knew I shouldn't have come here.
It's enough for everyone. It's enough for everyone. I realized that once I came here, I have chosen a shit clothing choice. So please don't try and look at my bulge. You won't find it. It's hidden. I like to travel, and I've always wanted to go to Wang Ot, who is a traditional hand-poke tattoo lady in the north of the Philippines. She's a grandma. Has anyone here been hand-poked by Wang Ot? Put up your hand.
Yes.
3? 6. Okay. So it's kind of known as a rite of passage to get tattooed by her. And she's also interestingly known for fondling men. Yeah?
Yeah.
Pedro agrees.
I was one of them, yes. It's glorifying.
So I decided last year, oh shit, it's raining. I decided last year to go and visit her. I must say, it was an incredible experience, a bit painful, but by far the quickest I ever came. I was in India the year after COVID, and they just came out with a new Indian COVID strain, and they were very adamant in saying that it gets progressively worse over time. So I was freaked out. I went to the doctor in India. I sat there, I said, "Doctor, apparently this gets progressively worse. I really don't want to get anything. It is totally not in my control. Vindi vadi podikaladi. Vodikadabadi. Okay, next one. Thank you. Thank you very much. I liked COVID because COVID gave me a reason not to have to kiss my dad on the lips every time it was my birthday. It was always such a mission digging up the grave. You can laugh, it's me. It's just a joke, guys. He's cremated. Speaking about burns, I think that sunburns are nature's way of telling, can we do something about the lights? I can't see anything. Is there anything we can do about this? Is this it?
Can it relax?
You want to see?
Relax.
You want to see?
It's too bright, bro. It's brighter than my future right now. I can't do anything about it.
Close your eyes.
Okay. Sorry for the interruption. I think that sunburns are nature's way of telling white people that they are immigrants too. England is cloudy for a reason, you know. The English got so shocked by the heat in Australia that once they arrived, they started speaking funny. Sorry. You can imagine William, you know, arriving on his boat. And so I declare this land in the name of the Queen. And from now on, it's gonna... Fuck, it's hot here. What the fuck? So many fucking kangaroos. Fucking koalas with chlamydia. It's not a country. Sorry, it's so bad in Australian. I apologize. I apologize. Yo, the first heckle. Someone said try again. Sick. That's my first proper heckle. I like it. William went, explored Australia and took over. Then he looked across the ocean and saw New Zealand. He got there off his boat and started to creep into the jungle. He got to an open patch where he saw 10 7-foot Maori men busy practicing the haka. Can you imagine behind the tree William sat there? Charles? Yeah, this is not going to work. You really want this one. There's no other island? Okay, okay. I'm going back to fucking Australia, mate. Fuck the ending. Anyway, this is my impression of two Australians planning a summer vacation in the airport. Crikey, mate. The tickets to Oslo are only $10. No way! It's okay, it's a latent laughter. I know Filipinos like to go to Australia to immigrate there and find new work. I find it beautiful to hear about stories about couples who, you know, struggled at the beginning. They grew up barefoot with barely any electricity and no drinkable tap water. They got an education, decided to leave their country, move to a developed place where they would get a job, raise a bunch of beautiful kids. It's fucking amazing. All for the kids to one day go across the world to live in an island barefoot without working electricity and drinkable water. The circle of life. It's amazing. Social media is crazy. They keep on coming up with random slogans, right? Free, free Palestine. I think we need to stop saying free Palestine. It's going to make them want it more. Oh, territory. Oh, don't laugh. I think I know the reason why they want Palestine so badly. It's a very good place to grow weed. And after all, the Israelis are the first to start the hot box. You guys, you didn't get it. It's not going to work if I explain it. It's okay.
Spare us.
Guys, I have nothing against anyone. I'm a very friendly human being. We're just making jokes with constructed words and ideas. I come from South Africa, which is quite a racially charged country. I had a friend in college who was so scared that the black people are going to rise up and murder all the white people when Mandela passes away, Nelson Mandela. I told him to relax. He shouldn't be on social media so much, you know. You shouldn't label people as one. Everyone is singular. And he took it to heart. So the next day, he went for a run. And as he approached the park, he saw a black gentleman come towards him. Usually he would go to the other side, but this time he's like, let me listen to Phil. And in a twist of events, the gentleman came to him and gave him running advice. Yeah? Then he killed him. Moral of the story, don't trust me, R.I.P. Kenneth. Another thing social media has done has made it impossible to talk about things in context, okay? They made it impossible to have discussions about hard topics, right? And the thing about comedy is we like to take things out of context to make it funny. It doesn't mean that we condone the idea of what we're talking about. It's just talking about the platonic view of the situation. Stick with me, okay? So, Red, I want you guys to stick with me. I'm a nice guy. Please trust me on this. Trust me. I want to do a little workshop with you guys to show that you can laugh about a subject without feeling like you are condoning the action, okay? So I would like to play a rape card game with someone. Do we have any involuntary volunteers? Do we have any volunteers? Someone, I just need one person to come up quickly. I know it's not a great invite. Trust me. It's not my... Anyone, guys, I'm not going to do it. Anyone? Kaya, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much for trusting me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Kaya? Stand right there. Relax. Okay. So this is going to be a card game. All right. Can you please put your hands out? I want you, whenever you feel like it, just to say stop. Okay? Look at me. At some point you have to feel like it.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Thank you. You guys are all fucking sick, disgusting human beings.
Are we
Thank
done?
you so much. I appreciate it.
Very welcome, love.
Thank you, guys. Small workshop. A friendly reminder to you all that having sex frequently is very good for your memory loss. So I want you guys all to go out and have a great 2028, everyone. I fucked a homeless lady once. It was great because I could just drop her off anywhere. No Uber. Any pedophiles in the audience? Statistically, there should be 2. Do you know the difference between having a sex with a child and having sex with an adult?
Tricky question.
Say no.
I think I don't know.
We found him. I used to work as a dive instructor off the coast of Malaysia on a little island. And all the employees of the dive center lived in a big wooden house. And we were all bachelors at the time. So you could imagine, every time someone had sex, you knew it was going on, right? But the problem wasn't the sound, because you can always put in headphones. The problem was the movement, right? I'd be there at like 3 a.m., sleeping. That's my time. Thank you very much, everyone. A few questions. Fuck. Okay.
We see how you aligned the buttons of your jumper to your nipple.
It's on the nipple.
Yeah. Is it because of the planetary alignment?
I realized that when wind goes over the steel, it cools down and calms my nipples. So when I'm nervous, it's a bit of a help.
Oh, that's some science.
Yeah.
Can you show us the left side? Beautiful.
What kind of show is this? What the fuck's going on?
I told you it's gonna get kinky.
Da, da, da. Yeah?
Anybody need a plumber?
Lumberjack. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How's it going?
Yeah, broski.
I know you guys, you're warming up slowly but surely. Get some more drinks. Loosen up, inhale, exhale. Alright? Next on the stage, someone very special to this event. Someone who is the godfather of Thursday Giggles, and you all know his name. Mr. I Can.
Let's go!
Yo, check, 1, 2, check mic. Thank you, Kanya.
Thank you.
Whoa. We're getting heavy on drugs here. First one opens for pot. The next one have fucking lines. And I'm on fucking crack. Anyway, I see that, I heard also there's like first timers here in the show. Also, is there first timers in the island also? There you go, welcome. Who else? Welcome, raise your hands. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Welcome. Look, I'll give you some tips about the island. First of all, wear a helmet, okay? You don't want your brain splattered on the pavement, okay? Wear a helmet. This is a serious thing, okay? Wear a helmet, also wear some raincoats. It's important. It's hard to drive on the rain like, you know? So wear a raincoat and helmet, all right? Serious stuff. Next is, have you been going around or have you been to SBC? Guys, the newcomers?
Oh yeah.
You've been to SBC?
Last night.
Last night. So you know what SBC stands for? What it? Can you please tell us, sir?
Siargao Beach Club.
Perfect. So the Siargao Beach Club, that's for starters. All right. So Siargao Beach Club is not only known for that. All right. It's also a place to eat late at night when there's not much left. Places to go that's open. This place is open till late. It's also called Siargao Breadcrumbs. So you can find food there late at night. Also, if you haven't been paired in the island, if you're looking for love, you can also go to this place. SBC is also a place to find love. Also, if you haven't have any STD yet, you can also go here to this place, SBC. It's also called Siargao Beach Crabs. So if you haven't experienced any STDs, you can go to this place. Okay? That's a guide for you, sir. You can check tonight again. Other than that, being serious on the island, other than having STDs, being in Siargao is a place for me that boosts my self-awareness, being conscious, and being self-aware. Being in Siargao makes me embrace being on the moment. Because if you just notice, guys, Siargao is located in the third biggest island of the Philippines. It's called, Siargao is located in Mindanao. If you know that geographically, it's located in Mindanao. And if you just look deeply, why it's so good being in Siargao, located in Mindanao, is because if you take it a little bit slowly, you would say it's me in the now. All right, that's what I said. Thank you.
We have a question. What's your most unforgettable moment in SBC? Do you have any?
Okay. My most unforgettable moment in SBC, probably, I didn't get STD, guys, okay? I didn't get STD. I'm clean. My doctor says I'm clean. I took the antibiotics, 7 days, so I'm clean. No. There's this thing in SBC, when you enter, the guards are checking the bags of people who come in. I don't really get it until one day. I was there partying with my friends, just chit-chatting and lurking and just being the creep, just looking the people. I'm not really engaging with social encounter. I'm just being the lurker on the side. But then there's this flying bug. What do you call the shoulder bug? hit me in the face. It feels like there's a cement inside that bug. And then I saw a lady boy fighting with someone. Threw that bug to that guy and didn't hit the guy. And it hit me. And that's the moment I realized, oh, they're looking for cement inside the bag of the lady boys. It's like a fucking nunchucks. So yeah, that's my SBC experience. No STD, guys. I'm clean. You can talk to me after. I'm clean.
What an experience. Give it up for King!
Wow. Look at you guys. All smiling, sitting here. Glow on your face.
Dilabas na.
You enjoying it? Good. You were very good liars. Thank you very much. So next on the stage is a gentleman all the way from Australia. Welcome with the biggest round of applause, our next comedian, Ian!
Ian, though. Light? Oh. Can I put the light on this one? The light on the phone?
next.
I want the light. Light. I need some light. Fuck.
What do you need?
Light. What the fuck? You know, like the torch. Yeah. That's cool. Okay. Oh, thanks. Guys, I'm going to do sit down comedy tonight, and I've got some notes. Obviously, I don't have as good a memory as the guys who've been hit by my surfboard a few too many times. So tonight we're going to go into a bit about cultural diversity. Cultural diversity. In other words, there's going to be 20 jokes about Israelis. There's not, only 10. So I want to try and encourage a little bit of crowd participation. You've been an amazing crowd so far. And when I say, but it's never a dull moment in General Luna, I want you guys to clap a little bit. You know, crowd, shout out. We'll have a practice run, okay? So, but it's never a dull moment in General Luna. Not bad. Okay, cool. All right, but first of all, there's a lot of conspiracy theories going around, and so I want to get a bit of a gauge from the audience. Hand up if you think that the Americans faked the moon landing. Hand up if you... Okay, right. Now, keep your hand up if you think that they also the US government had a part to play in 9/11 in the Twin Towers. Keep your hand up. Okay, not a lot of conspiracy theories. Serious. Hand up if you smoke dope. Any... All right. Okay, not the audience I was expecting, but that's okay. Moving on to the best thing about comedy. That wasn't the best thing about comedy. So the best thing about comedy is you can really take the worst experiences of your week, and it's just material, right? So sorry babe, I just came in your face, and your eye, but that's great material for Thursday night giggles. Sorry, I slept with your mum and your best friend, and sorry, I know no means no, but sorry, another rape joke. Sorry about that. Just trying to outdo Philip. So the second best thing about comedy is it's like a level playing field, right? You don't need rich parents, you don't need a great education. Take Jerry Seinfeld, for example. He's worth $900 million US from comedy. And all you really need is a good sense of Holocaust. Okay, you don't have to be Jewish, but it helps. Okay, so moving on. It was my birthday last week. My birthday, yeah. And I thought I'd gift myself with like a day in Chicago without rain, but that didn't quite happen. Or a feminine Israeli girl, and I don't think that's happening as well. Not to say that anything wrong with Israeli girls. I think Israeli girls are the most sexiest girls in the world. In fact, if I was to have a son, I would be happy for my son to marry an Israeli girl. That guy my son would never be bullied again by a man, by a woman, by a beast. And heaven forbid a home invasion, but I think she's got that one covered. Or a land dispute with the neighbours, she's definitely got that one covered. And let's just picture a tank driving up your driveway, because that can happen as well. I reckon with the ingredients under your kitchen sink, I reckon she's got that one covered as well. So back to the rain. I don't know if you've noticed, you must have noticed if you get out and about how deep the puddles are. They just seem to get deeper and deeper every day. And there's a street outside my homestay, and they've actually had to rename it an archipelago now, officially, because it's no longer a street. And China already started building a military base there. It sort of kept me up at night. That's true. But it's never a dull moment in General Luna. Okay, all right. You guys are alive. And the Loch Ness Monster cancelled the vacation here because, according to the Loch Ness Monster, it was like, those puddles are so deep, I don't even know what's down there. Maybe a Chinese submarine filled with semen. And this is a true story. Last night I couldn't sleep, a little bit of nerves from coming up here, and it was 1 a.m. and I went to get some water, to buy my water to brush my teeth. And I was sort of like on the outskirts of this puddle. And it was basically a dog coming the other way. And it's like started flashing its teeth, gnarling its teeth. And I thought, this is a lot like the Serengeti, It's like a Mexican standoff with a wild dog, like a hyena. And then all of a sudden, a crocodile came out of the puddle and grabbed the dog and pulled it back into the puddle. True story. And so, so no one can blame the Korean locals anymore on the disappearing dogs. I know what the true story is. And then, they tried to charge me 35 pesos instead of 30 for water. It was a very strange night. It was a strange night. But it's never a dull moment in General Luna. All right, still awake. Okay, so the thing I've noticed about Israel, since you asked, is a very strict international policy. Israel's got this sort of like, don't fuck with us attitude. No matter where you are in the world, we'll come and we'll find you, we'll kill you. And I kind of get that, because it's a good way to deal with bullies, right? And, I had bullies in my neighbourhood when I was growing up. In fact, because I was talking to my parents the other day, they said, you were such a happy, joyful kid, right? You used to skip everywhere you went, skip to the supermarket, to the loo, blah, blah, blah. You can skip, picture me skipping everywhere, right? And then one day I literally joined the gym at the same time as the bully, right? And he basically said, he had a bit of a speech impediment, so he just said, don't skip leg day. And I thought he meant don't skip leg day. So, I stopped skipping after that. Okay, dating and yoga. Went on a date the other day. Bit of a sort of a spiritual hippie vibe. I sort of asked her what type of yoga she did, and to my surprise, she said, I'm not going to pay to stretch. And I'm like, well, actually, it's more than stretching. It's hot asses for an hour and a half. Suffice it to say, it didn't work out. I'm not going to date a girl that doesn't do yoga. Melting pot. So Chicago is a big, kind of melting pot of cultures and religions, and I've been told everyone is fucking everybody, apart from the Israelis, of course. Not because they don't want to, it's just because they hang in such big groups, right? And you can imagine the gossips over the shakshuka in the morning. Yosef, you fucked another gentile last night. Wait till the rest of the group see you at Barrel tonight. And lay off Moshi. I'll tell you about the barbecue pork dinner you ate last night and even paid full price. And then Moshi, can I borrow your shirt to wear at Barrel tonight? Sorry, Yosef, I don't own a shirt. My wardrobe consists of big pecs and a six-pack only. Just shave your chest, Yosef, and you'll look different from the last 4 nights. Okay, dance parties. I don't go to dance parties anymore. Just too much stuff. You could say I'm transitioning. Stand-up comedy. I do watch a lot of quite a bit of stand-up comedy, and I've been practicing my stand-up comedy in the mirrors at the gym. And the guys are like, you're not going to get any results if you don't lift weights, and that might be true. And they said, and if you keep practicing your stand-up routine, they're like, at least use the machines. And I'm like, well, I did. I used my favourite machine, the vending machine, 5 times today. And I know that would work better if I was fat, but just picture it that I'm fat, okay? And it's never a dull moment in General Luna. Yeah, thank you. So I've done the maths. I'm a racist, I've discovered this week. I built a very advanced algorithm, and I'm embarrassed, of course. And according to the research that my algorithm did, so only 7% of the world's population are white, 7%. And yet my favourite comedians, Ricky Gervais, Jimmy Carr, Bill Burr, Anthony Jeselnik, and the only black comedian that I lay in the 5 is Philip over there from South Africa, and I'm not even sure if he is black. Are you Asian? Are you black? Anyway. Sorry, a bit of a roasting of Philip. He was just so good. Some people say that women aren't as funny as men. I don't know if you've heard that before, that women aren't as funny as men. And also I've heard a lot that all men are bastards. So if you put those two together, then men are funny bastards, right? Anyway, so I'm not feminist anymore, I'm a manist. And since I've done comedy now a couple of times up here, and I'm starting to get recognised in the street, not for my comedy, just for being friends with Philip, that tall South African funny comedian. And they always say the same thing, the relationship with the Russian girl, is it serious? And I always tell them the same thing, never get involved in a land war with Russia. Every sip of tea you'd be wondering, does this taste of plutonium? And it probably would. And why would he leave her? She gets free food from Happiness, so yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Yeah, and it's been a big week in Australia. The Australian Open was on. Anyone watch the Australian Open? There was like a guy, German guy, Zverev, who didn't win, but it was marred by a bit of controversy after someone shouted out a list of his ex-girlfriends who he allegedly abused. And simultaneously, I think it was like 35 unforced errors on his forehand. And I just figured that maybe he'd just been practicing his backhand on his ex-girlfriends too many times. Forgot about the forehand. Boo. And finally, I've also been told there's a bit of a dark underbelly in Chagall, and I've sort of discovered that you can literally get anything you want in General Luna, except change from a 1,000 pesos note. That's the only time you can't. Clearly, it's the ATM's fault on this. They only spit out thousands. All right, well, you've been an amazing audience. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Ian. Stay there, Ian. God doesn't like it.
Ian, how many people have you killed?
Have I killed? Is this going on YouTube?
Yeah.
Does manslaughter count? Or?
Yeah. Yes.
No, nothing. I've never killed anyone on purpose. Who didn't deserve it?
Do you always say it's your birthday when you want attention?
It's my birthday. Yeah, no, true. I think you can pretty much, it's comedic license. You can pretty much say anything. And it's true. There wasn't really a crocodile, by the way. There wasn't.
People doesn't know Ian here is a writer.
Yeah, writing a book.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm happy but that you all don't know Ian.
Yeah.
But what's the book all about?
Sort of a bit of a journey, mental health, spirituality, kind of new age book. It's been a lot of fun, working with different modalities, and it's a good place to write here and write a bit of comedy.
Tell them your book, the title of your book.
It's called Back from the Dead, and it will be released soon. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was clinically died. It's a long story, but I mean, it's long enough for a book.
Whoa, you clinically
Exactly
died?
the right length for a book. Yeah.
Died.
Yeah.
Did anybody understand Ian?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, maybe the accents. All right, thanks, guys. Thank you.
Very good. Fucking impressive.
That's one.
Ian, thank you so much for being here, for sharing your interesting stories, for advertising your book, and for giving us a crash course on the language, Australian language. I personally have a lot of struggles understanding an accent, but you're doing really well. Thank you very much. It was not as bad. Okay guys, I know you might be feeling like maybe it's time to go, I'm sleepy, or the party in SBC is starting, but let me tell you, we are having our last performer.
No, we still have Agos.
Not anymore.
We still have Agos.
Okay, we're not having our last performer, sorry, I'm a liar. Shame on me. Who is the other one? If
Agos.
No,
He's
no, she's not.
Oh, she's not?
Okay, then this is the last.
You see, fucking listen to me.
Sorry.
I know.
Sorry.
Don't fuck with Russians, please.
Yeah.
We got it right from the get-go. Alright, guys. Please welcome another godfather. So we have two godfathers of this beautiful event. Iking already had his moment, and his brother, Ace, that's gonna kill it for the last set of tonight's Thursday Giggles. Please, round of applause and have fun!
He's upstairs! Let's go!
Thank you, beautiful cat. Thank you to our DJ as well, DJ Vlad. Woo! Guys, thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for supporting our comedy club. Thank you for Local Hub. Let's start this show. You guys ever notice how people love to say things, but they never really do it? Yeah, dude, like saying stuff is easy, but doing stuff, that's another thing. That's why me and my friend, we always say, prove it. You know, prove it. Whenever someone says, I love pizza, yo, prove it. Eat one whole pizza with the crust on. No stop, no water. Stay committed. Prove it. Or let's say someone says, yo, I love surfing. Yo, prove it. Sell your car. Quit your job. Go to a fucking surf town. Surf all day. Prove it. You know, or when someone says, I want to lose weight. Yo, prove it. Fucking go to the gym. Monitor your fucking, what you eat. And then whenever someone says thank you to me, in my mind it's always like, yo, prove it. Prove it. Hold the door for me. You know, like fry me an egg at 2 a.m. Show some fucking appreciation. Prove it. But you know what's crazy? Somewhere along the way, some psycho will fucking prove it, you know, like, I want to create a vehicle that can fly. Dude, the Wright brothers were right. They fucking prove it. It's crazy. So guys, whenever you heard someone say anything, tell them, prove it. Okay, my next joke is, you ever look in the mirror? Because I look at myself at the mirror now, and in my mind, I feel like, yo, I'm getting ugly. Dude, I'm getting old. I feel like every day I'm looking like a fucking, like I don't commit crime, but I look like I'm guilty. You know? I look like the young version of Rick from that series, Rick and Morty. You know, my hair has his own thing. And I look like, my face looks like he's the guy who been through some stuff. Look, you know. And sometimes I would see myself and I would consider myself as someone who has a PhD on bad decisions. By the way, I look at my face. But honestly, that's freeing, guys. That's the philosophy is like, accept that you're ugly, then you free yourself from the perfection of the world. You know, you don't have to impress anyone anymore. And for the girls, guys, you don't need to wear makeup. Just accept you guys are ugly. Yeah. And as I was looking at you people tonight, I think I should welcome all of you. Not all of you, but some of you should accept the fact that, yo, we are the Ugly Club. You're welcome. It's okay. It's okay. Next, prove it. I wanna act cool. All my friends were in, but I'm not cool. I was one of the homeboys, and if you don't know homeboys, they're the ones who, basically like a runner. If the high-ranking gang member told you to buy drinks, I was the one who's gonna buy them drinks. But there was this one time, you know, we got fed up. They asked us for water, and me and my friend, we were chosen to get the water. But the owner of the house where we were hanging out told us to don't make any noise or else my mom would kill everyone. All right? So we go down to the kitchen, get the water, and while we were filling up the glasses, we thought like, yo, let's add some special seasoning on this fucking water. Like a bit of scratching my balls, you know, like asshole, and then just dip it in the water. And while we were doing it, we were laughing so hard. But then we heard the footsteps coming down from the stairs. So we panicked, and then we hide under the table. And then my friend whispered to me, "Yo, Ace, I drank the water." I look at the water. It's half empty. The water is half empty. Dude, I was laughing so hard. And then the owner of the house, he was the one going down. He saw us laughing so hard, but he was so curious to ask what we were laughing about. So he waited. But while waiting, he grabbed the water, the half empty, and then drank the whole thing. To this day, the guy didn't know why we were laughing. So you guys know now to not drink any water. All right. You know what's weird? There was one time, the girl that I dated, at 2 a.m., she woke me up and asked me, "Why do you have hairs on your nipples?" And then I was like, "What?" And then when I look at her, she's already asleep. And I was like, "How can you give me one question, that question, and then just fall asleep like that?" So I was like lying there thinking, "Yo, do I have cancer? Will I die anytime soon? Why the fuck do I have hair around my nipples?" And then I started questioning God. You know, what the fuck? God is crazy, because God will you know, some hairs, you want some hairs around your body. Like, I want some goatee, some fucking, or some other people want more hair. But God will put hairs on your asshole. And, and I find it fucking crazy. And then there was one time, I shaved my balls. I shaved my balls using a pair of scissors, which is, I don't recommend. Because I fucking cut myself. Cut my balls. In half. No, not in half. Just enough for it to bleed so much. You know, it was bleeding, and I tried my best. I was even thinking of like calling an ambulance. It was a total mess. But then at that moment, before I feel like I was passing out. At that moment, it's as if God spoke to me and then gave me this message that I realized that if we pull one hair around our body, dude, another star will be born across the galaxy. Life isn't about purpose, meaning, love, happiness, and harmony. No, it's about pulling hairs, and then another galaxy will be born. We are cosmic gardeners. It's real, guys. That's the message from the universe. We breed stars. You know what's weird? People in the island. I saw one time. People are on their motorbikes, and they're talking while riding. Like, what the fuck, dude? What information can you get from another person while driving a motorcycle? That's dangerous, guys. The road is trying to kill you already, so just pay attention to the road. You know, you'll never know. There are a lot of insects directly trying to kamikaze your eyeballs. And if that happened to you, you know that sucks. But there was one time this is one of the most, crazy motorbike rides that I've had. There was one time I was with a girl, and she's riding at the back of my bike. And while we were riding, it was raining too. So it's kind of hard to navigate. But then she started playing with my nipples, dude. She was throttling my nipples. And at some point, it felt like my nipples were directly connected to the motorbike. I don't know if that makes any sense. but he was turning my nipples like a DJ, you know, or like someone who turns like a radio signal. And every time she fucking turned it, I would throttle my best. Yo, go up, go up, 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 up. Throttling. So I'm just thinking, if you guys know any scientists around who's willing to, learn the science of the connection of nipples and machines, I think we can like create another form of technology or something. Oh shit, that's it. Oh shit, someone just came to you. Damn, I feel bad for you. Your timing that's the end. Damn. You guys, one more? You guys want more? Yeah. All right. I've made this joke last week, so if you guys are here, probably you're not here, so I'm just gonna tell you once again. There was one time we went to Bangkok, Thailand. Yeah, and it was crazy because our friend got us so drunk and so lit the first thing, And then he led us into this alley with lots of girls at the side. And we were like, what is happening here? The girls are looking at us. Like we were fucking, like how you look at buffet tables, and looking. And then we got into this one bar, one room. And then the door guy immediately said, you can't use your phone. It's like, what? Why can we not use phone? Is there a fucking crime happening? Are we gonna get kidnapped? But then as we sat down, I saw this girl at the stage. She was doing like this. I was like, what's happening? And then I look at her. I feel bad. I'm sorry, but this is the joke. She was doing this, and I saw a pentel pen out of her vagina. A pentel pen, guys. And then she was writing at the clipboard, and it says, welcome, on cursive. I never thought vaginas and pentel pens can, collide at some point. I've never seen such. But that was just the beginning. So we sat down, and the girl stood up and then tied a balloon, like a small balloon at the end, at the corner of the stage. And then she lied down like a fucking cannon, aimed at the balloon, and then pull some fucking darts. Put the darts in her vagina. Shoot the balloon. Dude, the balloon burst. I was like, what the fuck? What is happening? For me, the pentel pen and vagina, all right, that's weird. But being vagina as like a weapon for like honestly, actually, come to think of it, I'm impressed. I'm impressed because the girl can actually win an Olympic medal for her sharpness, because she was a sharpshooter. She did that 3 times. We were like, what the fuck is happening? And then they gave my friend a paddle for like a ping pong. And then my friend stood up, also doesn't know what's happening. And then the girl, again, lied down, put some ping pong on her vagina, and then, dude, it was like a matrix. And then my friend didn't know what to do, and then started like a Wimbledon athlete. Dude, it was a strike, three in a row. We were like, what the fuck? And I will never look at that alley or even Thailand ever again. And I'm sorry for the girl who just came. This is the last joke of weekend. All right, that's it for my segment tonight.
Thank you.
Do we have any questions for Mr. Ace? Any maybe questions from the audience?
Anybody want to see some magical cosmos from his nipples? We produce some
Alright,
galactic
Cosmic
shape.
Gardener.
Hey, can I say something for my French people here?
We have few French.
Few French? Raise your hand. C'est parti, mon kiki.
What does it mean?
It means let's go. My small balls.
Why did you tell us everything about yourself? Keep some secret.
All right.
The balls, the cat balls. They're small. It's just.
Thank you.
Guys, that's the end of our Thursday Giggles. I don't know, what's edition? Do we keep a count how many shows we've done already? Let's say 10.
That's it then.
Cool, we're saying 10. The 10th edition of Thursday Giggles is about to end. And if anyone wants to have a few moments on the stage on the spotlight, you feel free. It's a free mic, or how you call it? Free
Open mic.
Open mic, sorry. Yeah, we're not in this, it's an open mic. Okay.
Cut.
Anyone wants to show your... Yes, I see a hand.
Whoa!
Please, come over.
Let's
That's
go!
enough. We have
Let's
two
go.
more minutes. People can rope it up.
Let's
Come
go.
on, guys.
Let's go.
It's better than nothing.
Let's go. What's your name?
Woo! Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. Yay!
Yay!
Let's go.
Just one joke. Yes, what's your name? Liz. Liz, welcome, Liz.
Oh my God. My friends likes putting me in the spotlight.
Yes.
I'm not ready. But no, I love first time experiences. I've done a lot of it recently, and I've always talked about having first time doing stand-up. I love stand-up comedy, and you guys did amazing tonight. I really enjoyed it. For those who don't know me, I'm Liz, so I'm Filipina, if you cannot tell. I'm born and raised. So when people ask me, like, oh, where are you from? I always tell the story. So like, oh, I'm from Dumaguete, and then I grew up in Manila. And eventually I would like to say that I'm well-traveled, so just so they know I'm not the normal Filipina. So I would say I traveled around Asia, and I lived in Dubai for a bit. And the time there was amazing. I was thinking of just staying there for like a couple weeks, but pandemic happened, so I stayed a total of 7 months. And during that time, I had the opportunity to actually discover how far I've gone. So I went to a salon thinking to get my nails done, and then I sat there and got comfy. And then a blonde, blue-eyed girl came and sat in front of me, a Russian. So she started doing my nails, and I was like, what the fuck? Being born in the Philippines and raised in the Philippines, we always looked up the white people with blue eyes, blonde hair, in this kind of like pedestal. So for me getting my nails done with the Russian woman, I was like, fuck, I made it in life. I could cry. So that was the first step, and eventually I made it out in Dubai after the pandemic, and I went to UK because I couldn't go back in the Philippines with my British boyfriend then, because he couldn't come in. Yeah, talk about tables turning. So we went to the UK instead, and people asked me how my experience was in the UK. What was the cultural culture shock they call it, yeah. And they were like, oh, was it the infrastructure and blah, 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 the food, whatever. And I said, actually, we were driving down from London to Cornwall, because that's where he's from. And as we were driving down, it was an 8 hours, 6 hours drive. And down the road, I was seeing cows. And I don't know if you guys have seen the cows around the Philippines. They're brown and skinny like me. But anyway, I've watched enough Western cartoons, and the cows in the West is blue and white. I mean, no, black and white. Yeah. It's the spotlight. But it's black and white. I'm like, damn, they're real. I thought it was just cartoon. But yeah, so, and then I thought that was the peak of it. And then I saw white people working on the construction. I'm like, damn, I really made it in life. That's it. Thank you.
Stay. We have some few questions
Shit.
for you.
Fuck. Oh, I'm so nervous. Hi.
Hello,
We've met
hello,
before.
hello.
I
Thank
said I
you.
wanted to do
Do you have hair nipples?
Let me check. I think. They're
Prove
too
it.
thin.
You have to do it.
Asian blood. They're too
What,
thin.
what do you do?
Ooh.
What are you doing now?
Good question. Depends.
Ooh, depends.
No, actually, yeah, I might as well. I'm here on the stage already. I have a shop by the bridge, so I just started a brand called Hot Mamas. It's a hot, yeah, and it's because I'm a mama, and other mamas too are involved. So yeah, the tagline is Siargao Curse is real. Bring a piece of magic with you. So yeah, get your T-shirts if you guys are visiting. We have a T-shirt dami.
So this is a group of mamas.
Well, I started it with other mamas, and then now I have other consignees that like brings locally made items and jewelries that are made of mamas, including me. Yeah.
Beautiful. And these are like jewelries and
Yeah, and upcycled tops. Yeah, clothes.
beautiful. And you live with your family, with your partner?
Yeah, well, I came here 6 years ago, and I moved here full time 3 years ago.
That's beautiful. You should come.
Yeah. We talked. I don't know if you remember me. I always change my hairstyle, so. I like to be. Maybe next time you see me.
This Siargao beach crabs moment.
Yes. yes. I barely go there. Liz.
Liz, give it up for
Liza.
Liz.
I'm shaking.
Thank you very much, Liz. It was beautiful. Anyone else have one last spotlight?
Okay, let me post.
Anyone else have a bit more courage after Liz?
Whoa.
No?
I don't know how to take it
No?
off.
Already tired? Sleepy? What's your plans after that? Let's share. Scream. What's your plan? Sleep? Party?
SBC.
SBC. But they have to pay us. We say SBC like 300 times today. We should think about new sponsors. Alright guys, let me finish with a little profound, like not a joke, but I would say a thing for you to take home after tonight's show. How do you feel about it? Yeah. Cool. I was thinking like to tell you before you criticize someone or judge someone, try to walk a mile in their shoes, right? Experience it. Because when you do criticize them, you're fucking a mile away and you got their shoes. Thank you very much tonight.
Yeah, let's go! Thank you guys. Thank you for coming.
See you
when Ryan turn in.
Same spot, 8:30 p.m. Not next Thursday, the Thursday after that. Every second week we do the Thursday Giggle. Thanks to Iking and Ace. Thank you all of you for the energy and laughter. And have a beautiful evening. Thank you so much.
You can still stay and grab some beers, guys. Thank you.
Pump the music,
Thank you.